radio program.
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Show, it happened out. You gotta see the show. It's not a bubble. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome into Touhyville for the 10th day of July, 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Now, you're wearing your Adidas hat.
Mm-hmm.
We chatted with Dr. Nikki earlier this week.
Yes.
Is that Adidas weed? Or is it just the
This?
Adidas logo? Yeah.
No.
That's the same one that was on your shirt that day.
That's why I'm arguing it's not weed.
I don't think it is either. I think that's just their thing.
I never
right?
heard that before, but then when I did look it up, they were like, oh, and they showed that logo.
Yeah.
But
it's just a change to their
yeah.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just noticed it as I looked up at your purpleness.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's how we're going to refer to Cheryl today, as her purpleness. It's like a queen of purple. Purpleness.
The queen of purpleness.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
The purpleness. Yes.
Yep.
Like her highness, but her purpleness.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
honestly, I've fallen in love with it since Harley told me it was her favorite color.
I know. You guys were Twinkies when
she was here.
When you were here, or when she was here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa says good morning. Ken says good foggy morning. Yes. As Cheryl pointed out in the forecast, it's foggy. So
there is a dense fog advisory right now till 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Central Eastern time.
Yeah.
So slow down.
Keep
your lights out. Lights on.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yep. Just take your time. It's we got plenty of time to get where you're going. All right. Today is Clarahew Day. Clerihew. Clarahew.
Okay.
Edmund Clarahew Bentley, commonly known as E.C. Bentley, was born in the state in 1875. He was a British writer known for Clarahews, 4-line biographical poems of a comedic nature, and an AABB rhyme scheme.
Mm-hmm.
You familiar with this?
Well, it's just a different way of doing it.
Okay. He came up with his first Clarahew at age 16 while in science class. It was about a chemist named Sir Humphrey Davy. It was later published in 1905 in Biography for Beginners. The Clarahew is as follows. Sir Humphrey Davy abominated gravy. He lived in the odium of having discovered sodium.
Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift has a voice that's a gift. I bet, though, she would sing off key if she had to drink my mom's sickness remedy. My baby brother named Nick is as heavy as a brick. When his diaper smells bad, I hand him to my dad.
Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Today is Don't Step on a Bee Day. Now, I think I've told you before, that's how I got stung for the first time in my life.
That's how I did it. I stepped on a nest that was in a...
Ooh.
You know how trees will have divots, like, okay. And in the divot was a beehive, and we didn't know it. So my girlfriend and I was 8 years old, stepped right in it and got bit like all over our ankle.
Oh,
but the screaming, my mom still, like, she passed away, but she would talk about the screaming, and it was sheer on panic because you just saw bees, like,
yeah. No,
not good.
mine was not as bad. I just jumped out of the pool to get a ball and stepped on a bee and realized like what I had done. Yep. Today is Kitten Day. Do our friends over at the animal shelter still have a bunch of kittens? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Jasper County Animal Shelter has kittens to be adopted. Also, don't forget, this Saturday is the car wash. The Rensselaer Bomber Wrestlers are doing a car wash to help raise funds for Rensselaer Pet Care for all the work that they've already done for all the animals at the Jasper County Animal Shelter. So that's this Saturday. It is from 10 to 3, $10 per car. And of course, you can always donate more than that. It's cash only. So so grab some cash and go over and get your car washed on Saturday, 10 to 3 at the Jasper County Animal Shelter. Pick Blueberries Day. This must be like Blueberry Week because that's like the third one.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear Picnic Day, Black Women's Equal Pay Day, and National Pina Colada Day. It's the one day you're allowed to play this song.
I love this song. It's on my.
I was tired of my lady.
So it is National Pina Colada Day. So enjoy. I don't know that I've ever had a pina colada.
Never?
I don't think I have. Have you ever had a pina colada?
Sure. It was the first drink I ever had in my life.
Really?
And I had it at either a Houlihan's or Fridays with my mom. And they made it with ice cream, vanilla ice cream. And it was like, holy smokes.
Ooh.
It's pineapple rum. Like it's very tropically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very islandy.
Ooh. Our friend Sean says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. There's an accident on 231 and 14. So you may have to avoid that area. Not sure what the accident was or did cause, but just be careful out there with the fog this morning. Cheryl was just saying again, just slow down, have your lights on. Dense fog advisory in effect for the next 3 hours. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up our poll question from yesterday, and then we will dive into today's poll question. Stick around.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Looking for a way to have fun with your friends and support a great cause at the same time? Mark your calendars and make your plans for Golf Cart Golf, Saturday, July 19th at Goodlands Foster Park. Sponsored by the Goodland Park and Recreation Board. It's just $80 for a team of 4, and all proceeds will go to the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund to support local veterans in need. So grab your cart, grab your friends, and tee off to help support local veterans in need. For more information, visit them on Facebook, and for sponsorship opportunities, email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
DQ presents How to Make Your Summer Take Flight. Just head into DQ for a new Superman cake batter cookie dough blizzard treat. Treat your inner hero to an epic mix of sugar cookie dough, sprinkles, and cake batter flavor. Blend it all with legendary DQ soft serve, and it's enough to tempt Superman himself. Fly into DQ for our new Superman cake batter cookie dough blizzard treat before it's gone. And don't miss Superman, only in theaters July 11th. DQ, happy tastes good. Only at participating locations.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Here's comedian Howie Mandel for hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins.
Yeah, I'm holding a new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-in sneaker, and first of all, I barely know I'm holding it. It's that light. You see, Cozy Fit is a cool new sneaker where the upper is made of a soft quilted material. It's kind of like a little puffer jacket for your feet, except it looks like a super stylish sneaker.
Introducing new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins, the latest comfort creation from Skechers. You can find Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What's up with you today?
I am stressing out.
I am really stressed out.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Really? What is it?
It's Friday Eve.
Thursday.
So how should we pass the time?
Let's listen to our favorite radio show.
That'll cheer you up.
Hey, everybody. You know what time it is.
Let's do a show.
That's here, right now.
Showtime!
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out on a Thursday morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by Supercut. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell. They also have plenty of hair products. They've got tanning in Rensselaer and Lowell. So check them out. Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. Also want to mention we're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Click on Connect to find out more about rural internet in your area and see if you can get connected with Jasper County REMC's Internet Connect. All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, and then we'll get to today's, which I think today's we're going to have a lot of fun with. So yesterday, on a Would You Rather Wednesday, we came across another survey that said people are more worried about feeling good than looking good right now. And that seems to be the case with our poll question as well. 97% of people said they would rather feel good than look good. So, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Christine says, it's a hard one. I feel good most of the time, but I don't want to be conceited either. But I'll say look good because I don't want to look like I just got up. Kevin says, I'm pretty sure I'd feel good if I looked good. Very nice. That's good stuff. All right. So now for today's poll question. This is from one of the 732,419 different websites that we go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This one's a different one. It's called Topical Fruit is the name of the website. And they came up with a ranking of the best cereals of all time.
Okay.
Now, we've talked about doing that for our March Madness thing.
Yes.
Like Cereal Madness, which I think is a good one. Maybe that'll be next year is Cereal Madness.
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to see what comes out like as the top.
Yeah.
Because as it gets harder and harder to choose, it's just interesting to me. Like on our list, or the list that I peeked at, it didn't have Apple Jacks, and I'm like, oh, did
you love Apple Jacks?
Loved Apple Jacks.
Really? See, I liked Apple Jacks. I was okay, and I still am, if I'm being honest. Love the sugary cereals, like the kid cereals. And it's funny because for a couple of years now, I don't eat breakfast in the morning here other than a banana, or like I've got nectarines you bought me,
Right.
But so then on the weekend, I would have cereal, but then we make breakfast regularly.
Yeah.
So, and as much as I love cereal, I'm not going to turn down French toast and sausage or eggs and bacon. So, but I love the cereals, and I love to mix it up. Get a box, go through that, go get a different cereal box. I'll go through one box at a time rather than have multiple open and go, I want this today, I want that. Like I'll get hooked on Cocoa Pebbles, and then I'll want that for a while. And then, so Apple Jacks was one of those in the list because my mom could do her grocery shopping while I decided on what cereal I was going to get in the cereal aisle. I would go back and sure we can only get one? Like.
But I never, like when you're saying that, I'm like, Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks? Apple Jacks or Fruit Loops? It just depended on my mood. I love the smell of Fruit Loops.
Really?
Yeah.
So Fruit Loops were fine, but they're pretty low on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, Apple Jacks had that little, whatever those cinnamon things are all over the outside of it. So yeah, that was good stuff. Yeah.
But then there's Frosted Flakes, and that's a good Frosted Flakes in life.
So now were they all kosher? So you were fine in when you were younger?
Well, the only thing that really wasn't was Lucky Charms because of the marshmallows. So anything with marshmallows had gelatin, and gelatin is usually pig's hooves.
Got it.
Like, so that would be out.
Gotcha.
Automatically. So yeah, so anything like blueberry, Count Chocula, all those goodies I didn't have till I was in my late 20s.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Peter, the Apostle Peter. Thank you.
He bought you some Lucky Charms?
No, he actually had a dream that changed everything.
I know.
Thank you for the bacon. Thank you for being a great apostle. And thank you for Blueberry and Count Chocula.
So maybe we do that as our thing in March, Cereal Madness, because it would be hard to pick.
Well, I answered it already, and I answered it with a picture too.
Wow. All right. So
because it's all time, the answer is all time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the poll question today is, what's the best cereal ever?
Waffalo's.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
Waffalo's.
I would kill and maim to get them back.
Right, but I feel like once you had them, you'd be like, oh.
Maybe.
Like,
because they were only out for like 3 years, but I ate like 60 years worth in those 3 years.
Yeah. So Topical Fruit came up with their top 10. All right. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms.
Okay, in order?
Yeah, these are 10 down to 1.
Down to 1 being the best.
Yeah.
Okay. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops,
Lucky Charms.
Wheaties. No.
That would not go in the
That's
top
like saying
10 cereals
Cheerios
of all time.
That's
No.
stuff we all use, like Cheerios
Yeah,
when you have your kids are teething. That's just a great little snack that they can eat, and
Right.
whatever it is. But no,
There's
said
nothing
nobody ever.
good
Right.
about Wheaties.
No.
Captain Crunch with Crunch Berry specifically.
Yes.
The greatest cereal that rips your mouth apart, but we love it.
Right? The roof of your mouth was like so sore after that.
I know, but I love it.
But so good.
Honeycomb. I just got on a honeycomb kick when you were in Arizona.
Do you remember Honeycomb Kid? Yeah. It's not small. No.
Oh, honeycomb's big. It's not
Oh,
small.
sorry.
Yeah,
Honeycomb's
yeah,
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Big,
small.
big taste in a big bite.
No, I honeycomb was on sale at Strax.
Sitting, right? You just kept pouring, then pouring milk, then pouring.
Well,
pouring,
I mean,
pouring
while
milk.
you were gone, like I had, I think 2 weekends, and yeah, it was, I had it, I think one night for dinner. It was just like, but here, so when you were gone, I ate 3/4 of the box. The other quarter has still been there. When did you go to Arizona? 2 months ago?
Yeah, longer than that. Yeah. I went
May. Yeah.
Mhm. Where are we? June,
Yeah.
right? 8 weeks ago? Something.
Well, end of May, and we're at the 10th of July. So yeah, not even 2 months. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
someone said, Becky said Golden Grams. Those were another one that I loved. Oh, those
Did
Golden
you?
Grams. Oh, those Golden Grams. Did you like Golden Grams?
no, that was not like wasn't a cereal for me,
Mhm.
Golden
I
Grams.
loved the smell of it because it had honey in it.
Mhm.
Like, so yeah.
I mean, it was fine. I didn't dislike it. I remember the only time I ever had it was what a friend had at a sleepover, and so I had it, but it was fine. But yeah.
And Bob Burt, Quisp cereal. End of story.
No.
That's the way I feel about Wafflos. That's that.
See, I
Don't
think
talk
both
to
of
me.
those. I think both of those are just nostalgia, but I don't think they're the best ever. And I know smell and
do.
taste you can't debate, but
yeah.
Joe says Cookie Crisp because it was the greatest idea. It was just chocolate chip cookies and milk for
In
breakfast.
milk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 4 was Cinnamon Life. No Life cereal is in there in the top 10.
I think so.
Not in the top 10.
And not as a kid though. Life was like, he likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I don't.
But not in the top 10. Come
It
on.
is good. I love Cinnamon Life.
Steve says, I like the monster cereals, especially Frankenberry. See, and I'm a Count Chocula.
Yeah.
They come out with them at Halloween, and I couldn't find them this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
What did I find that was delicious?
Halloween Lucky Charms.
Yes.
It was special different marshmallows.
That was good.
Yep. But you only found the one box at Target.
Right.
And that was it.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 3 on the list, Fruity Pebbles.
I believe it.
No. You have it wrong.
Oh,
You
I
spelled
loved
cocoa
it.
wrong. You're
I-
telling me in the top 10 you're going to put Fruity Pebbles over Cocoa Pebbles?
Yeah. Well, read on.
Cocoa Krispies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
It was just wrong.
What is wrong with you?
Something, I don't know what they did to the chocolate and Cocoa Krispies. It is not normal.
Oh, now I want to like try it because I'm like, I thought it was Cocoa Pebbles, like the same stuff, different day.
I think that's how I found this out. Cocoa Krispies came out. We figured it'd be just as good as Cocoa Pebbles. And we got it. And it was a weird funk chocolate. I don't know what it was.
What is funk chocolate?
I don't
didn't
know.
even
It
that's
just-
like an oxymoron. That's not even possible.
It
Funk
just
chocolate.
tasted weird. It was just, I think they were little snap, crackle, and pop turds. I don't know what it was. It was just, I don't know what it was. It was just
snap,
not good.
crackle, pop turds.
I don't know what it was. It was just not right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now there's some marketing for you.
Yeah. It was not.
Snap, crackle, pop
Cocoa
turds.
Pebbles were the ones. Still are.
Yes. See, yeah. Wow.
You got Fruity Pebbles? You would rather have Fruity Pebbles?
It's not a rather. That's why I get agita when you ask the question. I can't do one because sometimes I'm in the mood for what Apple Jacks, and sometimes in the mood for Fruit Loops, and then sometimes I'm in the mood for Cocoa Krispies, and sometimes I'm in the mood for Fruity Pebbles. Like I cannot choose.
Yeah, never in the mood for Fruity Pebbles. Never liked them.
Oh, I loved them.
Well, it would drive me crazy when people put them on the Rice Krispie treats. I'm like, why do you ruin a perfectly good Rice Krispie treat? Putting those things on there.
I have that. That's what they make at Baked Bean. I just purchased those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went into the Baked Bean because I was craving a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treat.
No, ruins it for me.
Love it.
Their number one cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, I concur.
Number one?
Yeah. I love cinnamon. Yeah, I would concur. Sorta. I mean, I would, again, it's hard for me because the whole list, I would be like, you can't get rid of any of these.
They said honorable mentions, Golden Grams, Cocoa Puffs, and Honey Bunches of Oats.
No. Honey Bunches of Oats.
I mean,
listen,
I love Raisin Bran Crunch. Still not going in my top 10.
You're a weirdo.
No, I like the Raisin Bran and the nuts and but you don't like nuts. So I like it gives it a crunch in the milk. It's all good. But not my top 10. If I'm going to top 10, Cocoa Pebbles has to be in there somewhere. Apple Jacks, as you said. Lucky Charms not mentioned. I mean, I disagree with almost all of these. Captain Crunch Crunch Berries, about the only one on their top 10 that would make my top 10. Maybe Honeycomb. Maybe.
So Apple Jacks wouldn't have made it?
No, I'm saying Apple Jacks wasn't on their list.
Oh, okay.
Apple Jacks would make my top 10.
Would Fruit Loops? Oh, you said no.
Probably
but
not.
But you don't like Fruity Pebbles either, so I'm seeing a trend.
No, Fruit Loops I used to eat as a kid.
Yeah.
I just, Fruit Loops as I got older, it seemed like it got like more perfumey and like it had a weird taste to it. Like, I don't know. Taste change.
Now, last time you had a box of cereal, you said I was out of town. So
Honeycomb. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I've had one in years. I'm trying to think.
Oh, really?
And I like it, but once I became a diabetic, no.
Yeah. But I'm sure.
And I tried all the fake ones, like
no. But the way you are with your diabetes, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could have it here and there.
But it's just really bad for you. It's like loaded with sugar.
Well, yeah, but so is a donut. You know, I mean, didn't you have that sometimes?
Don't the donuts into this.
I'm just saying sometimes. Melissa says that should not be number one. Yuck. Melissa, when you heard that was number one, did you say, what the hee-haw?
What the hee-haw?
And Don says Apple Jacks is number one.
Yeah.
He likes the Apple Jacks.
I loved Apple Jacks.
Oh, I don't know that commercial. That? No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that one. All right. So head to our Facebook pages, Touhyville, 98 Gold, WLQI. Tell us your favorite cereal ever. Melissa says Crunch Berries. So tell us the best cereal ever. We'll keep you updated. We'll dive back into this maybe after the 7 o'clock news and such. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. There's a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile in Benton, Jasper, and Newton counties until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Low visibility could make driving conditions hazardous. If driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values as high as 96. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 71. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 89. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then a slight chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors. Trusted, respected, recommended.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
Woo!
I'm just joking around. Would you sell your sense of humor?
All right. So, okay, no, that's the radio.
Good morning.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I said morning.
This attitude of yours.
That's what happens on a Thursday.
I thought it might be nice to start the show with a special message.
You are very special.
It's showtime.
Oh, excuse me there. Welcome to the Touhyville Stephen Show with you here, having fun on a, when we're not choking, on a fine Thursday morning. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Rensselaer Farmers Market. Lots of good stuff going on at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. You can pick up everything from fruits and veggies to baked goods. I know the one weekend we were there, or two of the weekends, they were doing snow cones out there. It sounds like a delightful move for this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we're giving away a basket of goodies from the farmers market from the pasta guy. Pasta Tech. Okay.
So it's going to be 12 raviolis and some blueberries.
Not for your pasta.
No.
Two different vendors.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. All right. So some ravioli and some blueberries, which makes sense for this week. It seems like it's blueberry week with all the different days that we're having.
Yes.
Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience excellence at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right. Let's see what's happening, shall we? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 Federal judges are considering hiring private security due to threats from MAGA supporters. Or as Fox reported yesterday, President Trump creates jobs. Linda Yaccarino has stepped down as CEO of Elon Musk's social media site. In other words, the ex-CEO is now an ex-CEO. Play on words there. A new study found that eating more fruits and veggies throughout the day leads to improved sleep quality, which is great, except all your dreams are about pizza and cheeseburgers. Some conservatives are complaining the new Superman is too woke. They're worried it will encourage other aliens to fly here illegally. Max is now officially back to HBO Max again. Okay, it's official. And Paramount is still officially the thing that no one signs up for. There's going to be another Big Bang Theory spinoff. It'll be called Our Theory Is No One Really Cares Anymore. And lastly, Gary Coleman's wife failed a lie detector test about his fatal flaw. We talked about this yesterday. If Gary was alive, I'm sure he would say, "What you talking about, woman?" Wow. All right. Let's see what we got going on here this morning. By the way, since we're on the radio, we have this big megaphone for folks to listen to and stuff. Just going to throw this out there. If there's Door Dashers in Rensselaer that are listening and you're laying in bed going, I wonder if there's any money to be made today. We put in our order from McDonald's. Cheryl wants to try the spicy sausage McMuffin.
Yes.
So we put in our order. So it's waiting there for you if a Door Dasher wants to go grab it at the McDonald's in Rensselaer. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. So Prime Days is happening. And lots of people get good stuff from Amazon, but this woman's getting a lot of stuff that she didn't want.
I heard about them doing this. I don't understand. They call it a scam. I'm not understanding what is the scam. Like, we have to talk about it, but I was like, I'm not understanding the upside.
So someone is doing this to her?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. So
a woman in San Jose, California has been getting hundreds of Amazon packages over the last year. They all contain the same thing: oversized fake leather car seat covers which were made in China. They're scattered all over her property. She can't fit her car inside her garage anymore. She also refused delivery on hundreds more. She repeatedly complained to Amazon, but they gave her the runaround.
Well, no. Amazon? I mean, you just call up their customer service agents and they're absolutely relentlessly stupid.
Oh.
So if you want to like feel what it's like to bang your head into concrete, give them a call today.
Okay.
They couldn't solve a problem. I mean, if their life depended on it, but they sure can. They've been taught that complimenting you will get your mind off of it. So I have 3,000 boxes of leather car covers, and they'll be like, I totally understand how you must feel not being able to park your car in the garage. I too have a car, and my wife would kill me if I had 3,000 boxes in the garage. How do you feel now? Better? Like, this is how their calls go.
Right?
They couldn't get worse customer service. It's not customer service at all. I mean, we've had.
I know. Yeah.
We've had someone say, I can't give you your money back on that. Like, I know it's broken into a million pieces and that it came 7 months late. I can't do that. Okay. Did we inform you that that's not your money? It's Amazon's money.
Right.
Like, and they didn't follow through. Like, what am I stammering? Am I stuttering? And don't tell me my eyes are beautiful one more time.
No one's ever told me that on the phone.
Horrible enough to make you crazy.
So she talked to Amazon. They promised the deliveries would stop. They have not.
Well, shocking.
I'm not understanding why they wouldn't. Like, what happened to this order? They told her to dispose of the boxes herself or donate them.
Coming, like, I don't get how you
Something's been
right
marked.
If they're calling that a scam of some sort, right? They're saying it's called something. I forget what it's called, but it's like companies will just keep on sending you stuff you didn't order. But if you're not paying for
but
it,
that's what I was going to ask. Who's paying for these things?
Right, I don't understand what.
They told her to dispose of the boxes herself or donate them, but the woman said she couldn't afford to do that, and no charity wants hundreds of fake leather seat covers. Okay, we're doing a fundraiser for the animal shelter. We're selling thousands of fake leather seat covers, if anybody wants them. So she contacted the local news. They looked into it. It turns out that the Amazon seller was in China, and they randomly put her address as the return address.
Ready? Thank you, AI.
Okay.
It's called a brushing scam.
Okay.
And because I was like, why wouldn't Amazon just stop it? Right? Like, what's the deal? Because there's only one company in my book worse than Amazon at this.
Okay.
And that would be Walmart.com.
Okay.
Walmart just doesn't answer, period. I mean, we had that situation happen locally, and the number's the wrong number, and that's the one to report, like, like, yeah, the worst. Then comes Amazon, second worst. But it's called a brushing scam. This scam involves a seller sending unsolicited package to your address, using your name and address to create fake positive reviews on the online marketplaces like Amazon. The goal is to boost the seller's ratings and sales by falsely appearing as a legitimate and popular seller.
But, okay.
So there's, they say why it's a scam. Identity theft risk. Receiving a package you didn't order can mean your personal information is compromised. Fake reviews. Your name and address is being used to create positive fake reviews for the seller, misleading other buyers. And then the initial scam can be a gateway to more serious fraud, including identity theft and financial loss. So it says to report it to the FTC.
Okay. So I get that you send one and then they make a fake review for that.
Yeah.
But if you're sending hundreds to the same person and address,
Mm-hmm.
you're not making reviews for the same person and address over and over and over and over and over and over again. So that can't be what this is.
You're calling the person. All you need to do to get that done is, so when I write a review, it'll be Cheryl Touhy or CT, right?
Mm-hmm.
All they do is change the name of the buyer.
Oh, because it doesn't show the address.
Correct.
Got it on the review.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, because that can be representative in any way. Like, so they just changed that.
Well, in this case, after the local news looked into this,
Mm-hmm.
it turns out the Amazon seller was in China. They randomly put her address as the return address because then they wouldn't have to pay to have these large boxes sent all the way back to China when they get returned. So they're doing these fake sends. People are returning them. The return is going to this woman's address. So,
so now she's getting them back.
Well,
meaning,
and from other people that they're getting.
Oh no!
When they send the return back, it's going to her.
Yeah.
So
now that's just so you know, when we had the whole issue with Carnegie Deli, that's what happened. Do you know what happened when I complained? I called the phone number they gave me, and it was some number that had I don't know. It actually forwarded to my phone number. I saw my phone ringing on the other line. So the phone number for the complaint, because it was missing items,
right,
was my phone number, a forwarded phone number that actually forwarded to my number. Because I was like, what in the world? I'm calling myself.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that.
Mm-hmm.
Once the woman's story aired on the news, Amazon finally sent a truck to her house to pick up all the boxes. So supposedly they've taken care of the issue, so she never receives them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting to see where that goes. So, all right.
Yeah. I mean, these scams, that's why for JCCS, Jasper County Community Services, to have the Attorney General, a representative from the Attorney General's offices, that would be one that you need to sit through, because I don't understand. My brain doesn't understand what's the benefit of
what
this.
are you getting out of this?
What I'm not paying for this, so at least I think I'm not.
Right, I assume she's not. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports, Find the Big Deal with Strag Man Till, and then plenty of other stories to dive into. And we're talking cereal this morning. Tell us the best cereal ever.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Save big on auto accessories at Menards. We have what you need to keep your vehicle looking like new. Give your car the care it needs with Spray Wax from Turtle Wax. Just wash your car, rinse, spray on Turtle Wax, and dry for the quickest way to a high gloss shine. Save big on all Turtle Wax products. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new Patch Bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
All right, Takis fans. Wendy's knows you love your Takis Fuego chips. So we thought, why not make a Takis Fuego meal with a Takis Fuego chicken sandwich with spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis Fuego chips and creamy corn spread. Plus, it comes with Fuego fries inspired by Takis and a bag of Takis Fuego chips. If we had any more heat, we might start an actual... I told him this would happen. For an intense new take on Takis chips, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Includes 1 ounce Takis Fuego chips while supplies last. Takis and Fuego trademarks are used under license.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita has filed a petition of summary suspension against Dr. Patrick Sheets of Rensselaer with the Indiana Board of Pharmacy due to allegations of, quote, unsafe prescribing practices and serious violations of medical standards, unquote. On the Attorney General's website, on July 9th, Rokita stated his office received numerous complaints about dangerous prescribing habits and alleged inappropriate relationships with former patients and staff. The Office of the Attorney General will seek a suspension of up to 90 days at the meeting on July 14th, while an investigation into these allegations takes place. The AG stated that his office encourages any additional concerns about Dr. Sheets' practices from the public be made at the indianaconsumer.com website or by calling 317-232-6330. As we previously reported, the FBI and DEA were at the Rensselaer office of Dr. Sheets last month. Services are no longer being offered at this closed location. Indiana Public Broadcasting Stations, which includes 17 locations around the state, will be eliminating their team of reporters and editors at the end of the calendar year. This will affect National Public Radio as well. This decision was made following the state legislature's decision to eliminate the $3.67 million funding in the latest 2-year budget this past spring. The state was facing more than a $2 billion shortfall, and some items in the budget were cut. Stations will continue to raise funds through grants and donations from businesses and individuals. Lakeshore Public Media, including the PBS location in Lake County, announced last month that they would be laying off staff. A person in Putnam County, which is located between Terre Haute and Indianapolis, has tested positive for measles. This brings the number of reported cases nationally to 1,267. The Indiana Department of Health said, however, that the case poses a low overall risk to the general population of the county. Just 8 cases of measles have been reported in the state, and all were residing in Allen County, the Fort Wayne area, until now. However, the disease, once thought nearly eradicated, has been identified in 37 other states. Most children receive 2 doses of the MMR vaccine for protection against measles, mumps, and rubella, also known years ago as German measles. No cases have been reported in the Jasper, Newton, Pulaski, White, or Benton County areas. The city of Rensselaer announced a water main break had taken place in the area of McKinley Avenue and Kellner Boulevard, northeast of the downtown area. This was announced through the city's alert system shortly after 1:30. City officials said workers were at the scene and they asked that you please avoid the area. There was no estimate of time about how long repairing might take. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
42-year-old Joseph Taylor, Sr. of LaPorte, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on Friday, July 4th. Visitation will be today from 10 a.m. until noon at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Joseph Taylor, Sr. will also be held today at noon, with Reverend Kenan Smith officiating. Burial with military honors will follow at Weston Cemetery. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 70-year-old Randy Cook of Rensselaer passed away on July 4th. Visitation will be Friday, July 11th from 3 until 7 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Randy Cook will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Debbie Voss officiating. Burial to follow at Crockett Cemetery. Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 68-year-old Timothy Alexander of Winnemac passed away on July 5th. Visitation for Tim Alexander will be held from 2 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, July 11th at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Private gravesite services and burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to Tippecanoe Cemetery, Winnemac FFA, or the Community Foundation of Pulaski County. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 65-year-old Mark Russell Van Vliet of Goodland passed away on July 4th. Visitation for Mark Van Vliet will take place on Saturday, July 12th, from 11 a.m. Central Time until the time of the funeral at 1 o'clock Central, both at the Brook United Methodist Church, with interment to follow at Buswell Cemetery, Kentland. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 92-year-old Alice Jean Becker of Noblesville, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on July 2nd. Visitation will be from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, July 14th at Frayne Mortuary on Winnemac. The rosary will be recited at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday at the funeral home. Funeral Mass for Jean Baker will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, July 15th at St. Peter's Catholic Church in Winnemac. Reverend Anthony Rowland officiating. Burial will take place at St. Peter's Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Riley Hospital Foundation. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. There's a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile in Benton, Jasper, and Newton counties until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Low visibility could make driving conditions hazardous. If driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values as high as 96. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 71. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 89. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Now, Pleasant Thursday, here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Lean off with Major League Baseball, a 2-run fourth inning behind quality pitching from starter Adrian Hauser. All the White Sox needed in topping the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1 yesterday at Wright Field. The White Sox preventing a 3-game sweep, but as well freezing the Blue Jays' 10-game winning streak. In the fourth, Edgar Caro and Lenine Sosa with the RBI knocks. Caro a double, bringing in all the way from first Austin Slayer. Sosa with a single, which scored Caro. As far as Hauser, now 5-2, he picks up his third straight win. 7 innings, did allow 7 hits, but walked only 2. The back end of the White Sox 7-game homestand continues tonight. The Cleveland Guardians in for the first of 4. The Cubs will have to wait another day before picking up their first win on this two-city 6-game road trip. Last night, they dropped their second straight to the Minnesota Twins, a 4-2 final. The Twins lineup getting the rookie Cade Horton for all 4 runs, all earned on 6 hits, just 4 2/3 innings, marking the 6th straight start that Horton has not picked up a win. Cubs getting both runs in the fourth. Dansby Swanson with an RBI single with the bases loaded. Next up, Nico Horner would drive in a run also with the bases juiced on a force out at second. Cubs will look to avoid a 3-game sweep of the Twins, the final game of the series this afternoon. Before last night's game in Minneapolis, the Cubs placing reliever Porter Hodge on the 15-day IL, dealing with right shoulder impingement to fill the void in the pen. The Cubs calling up right-handed reliever Ethan Roberts from AAA Iowa. And Major League Baseball yesterday announcing that the automated ball strike system known as ABS will be used in next week's All-Star game, a fixture during spring training games earlier this year. The purpose of ABS is to accurately ensure ball strike calls. As was the case in spring training, the same rules will apply for the Midsummer Classic. Each team will get 2 challenges, with each challenge retained for a correct call. Only the pitcher, catcher, or hitter can ask for an ABS challenge. The MLB All-Star game will take place in Atlanta this upcoming Tuesday. To the WNBA, a plus for the Sky in starting a stretch of 4 straight at home. Winners 87-76 last night at Wintrust Arena over the Dallas Wings. Sky depending on their bench, specifically Rebecca Allen, totaling a game-high 27 points. Angel Reese, a double-double, 15 points, 11 rebounds. The Fever playing the third of a 5-game homestand yesterday, however, falling 80-61 to the Golden State Valkyries inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Casey Mitchell had a Fever-high 12 points. Caitlin Clark also made her way back into the Fever lineup, out the last 5 games with a groin injury. Clark had 10 points in almost 25 minutes. Valkyries with 21 points from point guard Veronica Burden. That was a game high. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Pork Loin Country Ribs Family Pack on sale this week at Stragan Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on those. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Stragan Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 Pro on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16 Pro. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800, and you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Hand sanitizer. It's lavender.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check this pocket. Oh, mints?
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins. I'm a mom. Wait 1 sec. I've got cupcakes in the car.
It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With 24 monthly bill credits, new line $100 plus a month and experience beyond finance agreement $999.99 and qualifying 4 day. For well qualified plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay off via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
We're definitely going to be late to the concert. I feel like we should be there by now.
I'm just taking a little detour. I gotta fill up my gas tank, and I know this place a couple towns over where the gas is cheaper.
Are you serious? We're gonna be late for the concert because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is the free cashback app that gets you real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, I can get cash back just for buying the gas I need anyway?
Yes, I use it all the time, and I've made around $200. Now pull over so you can download the Upside app before we miss the concert.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code 2024 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank, PayPal, or as a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code 2024 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code 2024 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code 2024.
Congratulations to Nancy in Morocco. She got in to let me know that pork loin country ribs family pack is on sale this week for $1.99 a pound at Stragaman Till. You can order your groceries online now at stragamantill.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You can set your order up for pickup or delivery. So they'll do the shopping for you. You pull up into a special spot, they bring it out to your car, or have it delivered right to your home or business. You still get to use the online coupons. You can still use reward points, get reward points. Stragaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. Visit stragamantill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragaman Till and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Looking for a way to have fun with your friends and support a great cause at the same time? Mark your calendars and make your plans for Golf Cart Golf, Saturday, July 19th at Goodlands Foster Park. Sponsored by the Goodland Park and Recreation Board. It's just $80 for a team of 4, and all proceeds will go to the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund to support local veterans in need. So grab your cart, grab your friends, and tee off to help support local veterans in need. For more information, visit them on Facebook, and for sponsorship opportunities, email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in. Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Welcome to the show.
Tell me, what day is it?
Can you tell me what day it is?
Today is Thursday.
How about Thursday?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
Thursday it is.
Well, now that we've got that settled.
What's on our agenda for the rest of the day? Are you ready to be entertained?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Prepare to have your ribs tickled.
Showtime, baby.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Churro with you here. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for spending your morning with us, getting up with us, hanging out. Portions of which are brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Today is Thursday, and that means Free Family Film Festival at the Fountain Stone Theater. Head over there to the doors open at 10 o'clock. Movie starts at 10:30. We're excited to team up with them here at Touhyville Media for the Free Family Film Festival. Today is the Wild Robot. So head over there, and you can see the Wild Robot at 10:30. Doors open at 10 o'clock with specials on concessions. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Good Table. We've been spending our afternoons in Newton County the last couple of days. We'll be there again tonight at from 3 to 5. So I say tonight, this afternoon. We'll be there 3 to 5. And a lot of folks saying they're stopping by for the fair specials at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Stop by for dinner beforehand, dinner afterwards, all kinds of good stuff going on at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. All right. Let's go back towards cereals and see where we're at. So, by the way, Melissa says when I asked if she said what the hee-haw when she heard that they voted Cinnamon Toast Crunch as the number one cereal, she said, yes, I did say what the hee-haw. Tim says, good day to you both. And he says, Cheryl, I will send you my phone number through Messenger.
Perfect.
And he says his favorite is honeycomb as far as best cereal ever. So let's see. Kevin says Honey Bunches of Oats. That was in the top 10.
A notable,
we said no. Let's see. Dave says pretty hard to beat Captain Crunch. With the Crunch Berries, though. Not just the little yellow rectangles. It's got to be with the Crunch Berries. Julie says Cheerios. They don't get soggy. But still, even unsoggy, they're still Cheerios. So there is that. Gene says Golden Graham, Captain Crunch, not Country Crunch, Captain Crunch. Ashley says Honey Bunches of Oats.
Really?
Karen says Golden Grahams. Jennifer says Quaker Oat Squares. Now, Jennifer, just stop it. No, this is we're just getting out of
George said, whatchamacallit? Cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat. I don't even think of that as a cereal. I know it's a hot cereal. I
do. I eat it all the time. Like it's my go-to if I'm not feeling well.
Yeah. It's your go-to fairly regularly. Yeah. As like a light dinner, not really in the mood for anything. I just want to eat and go to bed.
Too exhausted. Yeah.
Tony and Lupita say Golden Grahams. Jennifer says Frosted Flakes. Apple Jacks for Paula. And Tim says Life cereal. No, Tim. No, it's not Life cereal.
I love Life cereal. I do. And Cinnamon Life.
Do you love it? Really?
I do.
Because I've known you, 16 years? I've never once seen you eat a bowl of Life cereal.
Sure you have. Yeah, you have.
I don't think I have. I don't think you've ever
But I
eaten them
don't.
in
I haven't
16
eaten.
years.
I haven't eaten it in, I don't know, 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa says cocoa wheats are very good. Cocoa
wheats?
I don't even know that.
Oh,
one.
frosted mini wheats. So cocoa wheats? I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Connie says Special K with red berries.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that one. Melissa says crunch berries. James says anything that gets soggy in milk. All right. And Becky says golden grams too. I don't know. That's keep on voting. I love this idea. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we have here. So viral video went viral earlier this week. You're on a 10-hour road trip with your kids. How much screen time?
Screen time.
How much screen time?
Look
much
at the
screen time do they
flowers. Look
get?
at the rain. How much screen time do they get?
Yes. How much screen time do they get on a 10-hour road trip? By the way, Melissa says cocoa wheats are like cream of wheat, but cocoa flavor. So that's not what I expected it to be. So
Yeah.
it's like cocoa flavored, like oatmeal?
Cream of wheat.
Like
cocoa wheats. Cream of wheat with cocoa. Interesting. Okay, I didn't even know there was such a. That was today years old.
Yeah. Rich says malto meal.
Okay.
I guess. Is that a cereal? I guess. I don't know. It's like a drink, right? Isn't that like a packet? Am I thinking of the wrong thing?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
It's 10 hours. They can do all 10 hours of it.
That's what someone said about the screen time. It's 10 hours.
I'm glad I
They can
don't
do-
have to deal with that. I don't know if we just came late to the game. Obviously, our kids had phones and things, but
Yeah.
I don't know that we monitored screen time at
Never.
all. We weren't like put it away or whatever. We had it. Everybody put it away when we ate, so that we talked to each other. But even then, if something went, bzz, bzz, we don't.
Yeah, I don't know that it was a way. I mean, it was just we ate and watched TV.
Yeah.
Together, and then, but on a road trip, I guess here's my
Honestly,
thing.
they could do whatever they wanted to on a road trip.
Why do you not want them to? Like, what are they supposed to be doing in the car? Like that's.
Fighting?
I mean, well, that's just like you're in the car.
You're touching me. You looked at me.
Right. That's all we did the whole ride to Florida. This is the line. Do not go past the line.
Right.
This is where I'm
Do you
playing.
remember- This is the line. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, right? Because you go like this. No,
Right.
no,
So when we were driving to Florida, we would take the seats of the station wagon and they would fold down. So there was a line in between the seats. So that's the line. You could see it. It's your seat
Right.
and that's my seat. This is my side. This is where I'm playing. Mom! He's going over on my
He's
side.
breathing on me.
He's going on my side.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, why? I don't understand why we're worried about this. If you're in the car, I get it. If you're like, I want the kid to go out and do something, at home. I don't want them sitting all summer long inside staring at a screen. I get that.
mm-hmm.
But if you're on a road trip, we're stuck in the car.
Right.
If I wasn't driving, I would be watching my screen.
Absolutely.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, because I used to have the minivan with the movie, the DVD in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would watch
right
on an airplane. All I do is watch a movie or TV shows. When I'm sitting at home, all I do is watch movies or TV shows. So
Yeah.
what's the difference? 73% of U.S. travelers would prefer a road trip over flying. 83% of people plan to drive on their summer vacation destination this year.
Mm-hmm.
83% plan to drive for summer vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's interesting, and a punch to the airlines.
Everyone's talking about how expensive airfare is nowadays, so it makes more sense. People are hitting the road.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the $1 million question: how much screen time are you doing? Are you doling out for your kids? A lot of parents out there are strict with their screen time. One lady says she only lets her kids listen to audiobooks. Really? I mean,
Audiobooks?
that's all?
What?
I mean, I understand some, but all?
It's weird.
But apparently being strict is far from the norm. According to the CDC, here's the average amount of screen time given to kids daily, not just on road trips. 8 to 10-year-olds, 6 hours. 11 to 14-year-olds, 9 hours. 15 to 18-year-olds, 7.5. Your 15 to 18-year-old, I don't know how you're really monitoring their screen time with their phone. I mean,
yeah. And why? I don't.
So if an 11 to 14-year-old is averaging 9 hours on screen per day, surely a 500-mile road trip, they get to be on their iPad the entire time, right? So it says here, why 500, you might ask? Because I need advice. I'm driving from Tennessee to Michigan, the writer writes. And my wife thinks the kids need a break for their eyes, but I think I might need a break from all their questions. I love them, but 9 hours, is it really that bad? I would love to have played 9 straight hours of Game Boy when I was their age, but the batteries would never last that long. That's what I'm thinking. If I was a kid going on a road trip, we used to drive to Florida all the time. If I could have watched movies the majority of the trip,
it would have been nothing. There wouldn't have been any fighting with your sister.
It would have been great.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you would have gotten bored with the movie and taken a nap, or you would have gotten bored with the movie and gone, hey, do you want to play car bingo? Do you remember the car bingo with the little windows that like...
We didn't have that. Yeah. We weren't allowed car bingo.
You weren't?
We were poor.
Oh my gosh, we were poor. Oh my gosh. All right, so you need to queue up the wherever you're going. I think you should go to Quebec. Travel to Quebec.
Okay.
Because their new tourism commercial is fabulous. But while you're doing that, do you know what would be fabulous?
Oh my goodness.
Someone winning 4 tickets to Indiana Beach.
Okay. So many things that I'm doing here.
So call us now, 219-866-4104 and be caller number 5.
Caller number 5, 219-866-4104. Okay. Someone stole my sponsorship sheet, except it was me, and it's right here.
That's like the 50th time you've
because I'm getting more and more sheets. I used to just keep 1 or 2 off to the side throughout the show, and now I have like 15 off to the side. So 219-866-4104. What call am I looking for? Call number 4, you said, right?
5.
Call number 5. Call number 5. All right. Looking for call number 5. Here we go. Call number 5. Looking for call number 5. Lucky caller number 5. Right. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Denise.
Hi, Denise. How are you?
I am fabulous on my way to work.
Awesome. Well, good
winner,
deal.
winner, chicken dinner.
Yes, yes. You got yourself a 4-pack. What'd you say? Indiana Beach tickets?
Yeah.
Indiana Beach tickets. 4-pack Indiana Beach tickets. You got so that's wonderful. Where are you headed off to work?
Taco Bell in Remington.
Taco Bell in Remington. All right. Good deal.
Yummy, yummy.
Well, what radio station makes your summer just a little more fun?
97.7 The Q. You guys are awesome, Steve and Cheryl.
Oh, that's very sweet.
That's
Thank you, Denise.
awesome.
Hold on. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl so we can figure out how we get you those tickets, email or pick up, or what we're going to do. And of course, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more fun coming up here in just a little bit. Stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. There's a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile in Benton, Jasper, and Newton counties until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Low visibility could make driving conditions hazardous. If driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values as high as 96. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 71. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 89. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Ileana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Summer's not over, but time is running out to make it count. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can still jump into hands-on training for careers in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Programs are starting in July and August, and spots are limited. Whether you're fresh out of high school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career-ready. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
It's the 101st Jasper County Fair, July 19th through the 26th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer. Bring the family for thrilling carnival rides, tasty fair food, 4-H exhibits, and free stage entertainment every night at 7 p.m. Don't miss the grandstand events. Grab your tickets now online at jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. Check out the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page for details and events for the whole fair. The biggest week of summer fun awaits you July 19th through the 26th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber.
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer.
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber.
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Bjork's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Bjork's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwine Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple, but one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Goodwine Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
You know what today is.
It's Thursday.
It's
Thursday it is. Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
End of the week?
It's not over yet. Tomorrow's Friday.
Should we get started?
Where should we start?
Do what?
This young.
I have a show to do.
Let's go out there and win. Now go get 'em.
Places, please. All right, everyone, it's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steven Sherrill with you here. All right, so we just gave away some summer fun tickets. Ended up Denise ended up getting some Deep River Water Park tickets. So that's exciting stuff. That's fun stuff. We went over there on Saturday just to go pick up the tickets.
Madhouse.
I mean, but
really in a good way. Like everyone looked like they were having a
all
blast.
the kids just like I saw the kids waiting in line to go in, and it was just like I remember that excitement. You know, like we're about to have the best day ever. Like, yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what it felt like.
Yes. So we gave away our tickets. It's all part of our summer fun here in Touhyville. Thanks to some of our great sponsors like Mayor Phillips in the city of Rensselaer, Sanders Cycle, Royal Oak Restaurant, Wagner Lumber and Supply, The Good Table Restaurant, Peterson Ag Service, Yoder Portable Buildings, Boise, Indiana Truck Accessories, Tri-County School District, Carpet Barn, FTC Enterprises, TNT Tree Service, Steve's Specialized Services, Jasper County REMC, RH Mechanical, Rensselaer Marathon BP and Raceway gas stations, Bozeman Oil, Red Baron Liquors in all their locations in Cedar Lake, DeMott, Morocco, and 2 in Rensselaer, Town of Goodland and Goodstock, Smith's Ace Farm Store as well. Also, I want to mention Rensselaer Marathon BP and Raceway gas stations is going to sponsor or is sponsoring our broadcast of the Jasper County Queen Pageant, which you can hear right here on WLQI Friday night. Cheryl and I will be out there broadcasting the entire event. Starts about 7:00. So looking forward to that. We've this will be our second year doing it together, your third year doing it. So that'll be a lot of fun. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services today at the Rensselaer Senior Center. A very important talk. Jenna with Co-Action presents Dementia Talk. They're doing their best to help those dealing with dementia, families dealing with dementia, and support individuals and families affected by the disease. So that's at 11:45 today at the Rensselaer Senior Center obviously in Rensselaer, part of Jasper County Community Services. And then tomorrow, they're doing their Friday morning breakfast. Check this out. Eggs, sausage, potato, cheese casserole.
Can I tell you how much I love casseroles, breakfast casseroles?
Yeah.
Sausage casseroles. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My neighbor, when I lived on college, Janie, I loved her. I had the greatest neighbor ever who died of brain cancer, which cancer just sucks all the way around. So she beat one kind of cancer, and then all of a sudden a tumor kind of, grew in her brain, and one day she was gone. But when I was moving in, she came over with casserole, and she came over with casserole, a breakfast casserole, and I don't even know what you call them. They were bungee cords. And she goes, listen, we get some raccoons around here. So these are for your garbage can, and this is for breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
And literally came over with breakfast. It was luscious. It was a sausage egg casserole with cheese. Easy, throw it all in together. You keep it in your fridge overnight, and the bread kind of soaks up, and then you cook it the next morning. I still make it to this day, and every time I make it, I think of Janie.
Wow.
Yep. Best neighbor ever.
Wow.
She was just,
yeah.
So,
Well,
as soon as you
Ace would
said
go
breakfast
and
casserole, it was
run
like
over there and
Ace, like, excuse me, my my God. Sorry.
No, you're all right.
So it was a side, but
Yeah. No, you need some water or something? You want to take a break? Yeah, let's take a quick break and get you all set up here. So yeah, no, you're okay. You go do your thing, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251. Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Head to another season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At another season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to another season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Good morning.
Today's Thursday. You're telling me this why?
And you're telling me this why?
Who are you?
Yoda?
Why are you in such a bad mood this morning?
What do you think?
I'm tired.
And I'm working.
Maybe you need some more coffee.
There's not enough coffee in Brazil for this.
I love your positive attitude.
Right, positive.
Enough chit chat.
It's showtime.
All right, we're back. Having fun here on a delightful Thursday morning. And it's a good thing we took our break because our food arrived.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're loving it.
We used the McDelivery from the Kasanovich Humfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer on College Avenue. Had it done McDelivery, brought over to us. And now I know I've seen other businesses mention that the area is short on DoorDashers.
Yeah.
So
if you're
it did take a little
considering
while.
DoorDashing,
Yeah. Might be something that that you want to do. But you got your spicy sausage McMuffin. Do you want to try it, or you want to wait till the next break? Or
next break, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna wait till the break. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So so visit your local McDonald's. Use your McDonald's app. I did this morning. Was able to follow it, track it. I saw that it was coming. It was on its way, so it works really well. Use your McDonald's app for the Kasanovich Humfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer, DeMott, Remington, and Hebron. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Fair. Visit them online at jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. And there you'll be able to, one, you can get the fair book, okay? So they had some troubles with getting them printed. I'm not sure if they're going to end up getting them printed or not, or if they're going to make it in time, but you can download it as a PDF and then just print off the pieces that you want. Just print off whichever parts of the fair book that you want. So you can do that at jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. Also, you can buy your tickets for all the grandstand events right there online. There's a QR code. You can either click on it if you're on a computer, or if you're on your phone, just go and use the QR code to go ahead and get your buy your tickets online for all the different fun events. So, all right. So we were talking about travel. Now, you used to work in travel and tourism. For those that don't know, you worked in it for a few years.
Advertising and PR. Yeah.
Yeah. So you took care of advertising and marketing for all kinds of areas that were bringing tourism in, and different groups to work within the tourism industry to bring people into places.
Economic development corporations. That was kind
travel
of
and tourism bureaus, things like that.
Yes, CBBs, stuff like that.
So, which would be convention
and visitors bureaus.
There you go. All right. So you came across this video this morning.
I fell out.
Americans are getting emotional over Quebec's latest tourism ad aimed at them. So the video shows a hotel clerk talking to a gentleman that just walks in. Whoops, it's muted. Hold on. There we go.
Bonjour, est-ce que je peux vous aider?
Sorry, I don't speak French. I'm just visiting.
Well, then welcome to Canada's Eastern Townships. Where are you visiting from?
I'm American.
Ah, okay.
So she comes around the counter and just gives him a big hug. It says across the screen, "Come hug it out, Eastern Townships, Quebec, Canada. Close to you, far from ordinary." Or ordinaire. Okay. So I love the idea of it. Who are they targeting with this? Are they targeting Americans with it?
Sure.
So are they like, would they be running it here? Like,
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're
they'd be
trying
running
to get
those ads in America.
So they're trying to get Americans to go to Canada.
Yeah. And if I had to guess, they would be targeting Michigan, Chicago, New York, like
Mm-hmm.
especially New York and Michigan, because they're kind of closer to Canada. I mean, this is Quebec, but
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. So interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting take on it.
I thought it was really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the fun of it.
Showing the
you know.
love and the hugs.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
like listen, just because our politicians might not be getting along doesn't mean we can't come and visit and hug it out. So
Mhm.
I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's fun.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know what isn't fun?
Hmm.
I was driving the other day and I stopped at Fair Oaks Farms to pick up my cheese
Oh my
and my
goodness.
charcuterie because they have really good summer sausage. Anyway,
They've done it now.
now they've done it. And I didn't even believe it. This poor guy at the gas station was like, lady, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just work here. Like, I don't own the place.
Uh-huh.
So I go in there because we're going to have a pool day. And I had said to Carla, I'll pick up sandwiches for us. And we always do charcuterie, but like, I need something like a little heavier, for lunch. So I stop in to pick up my regular for how many years now? It's got to be 10, 12 years. I mean,
you've been going to Fair Oaks before I met you, I thought.
Correct.
Yeah.
The kids were little.
Mm-hmm.
And we would always get this deli sandwich on pretzel bread.
Mm-hmm.
And it was delicious. To the point where the kids sometimes would forego paninis to get this deli sandwich. I know you did because you loved this sandwich. Pretzel bread sandwich. What was it? Ham, turkey, cheese, a delicious tomato, some lettuce on this soft, yummy bread.
And I don't know if they always did it, but I know the last couple of years they've been putting a green pepper on there, which is different. It gives it a crunch.
Yeah.
But on pretzel bread.
So we get them for years, and we wind up anytime we even go there for fun, we'll bring, it's a quick lunch for us. So I don't think I can remember a time where I left Fair Oaks Farm without at least 2 or 4 of those sandwiches, just because depending on how many people in the household, they were just our go-to. So I said, oh, you don't have them. And they're always so nice at the Fair Oaks gas station, the BP. They going back and they go, here's your sandwich because there's back stock or whatever it is. This time, not so fast. The guy says to me, oh, we discontinued those. To which I let out, and the gas station now, because the cafe's closed, I let out such a, we call it in Yiddish, a geschrei. It was a full-on, no, and it echoed to where their staff was like, all right, who died or fell on the floor or fell on their head or whatever.
She's gonna be okay.
I'm like, no, they didn't get rid of a sandwich on pretzel bread. No. I looked at him and I went, no. He goes, I know. I go, no. I go, what? What is there? A pretzel bread shortage? Like,
oh my God.
Come on. And he goes, I know. They said it wasn't popular.
Oh my God.
Do you know how much it took me not to swear at that point?
Oh my goodness.
In the store, I go, no. Everybody loves that sandwich. No. And this poor guy, then I got.
Right, what is he supposed to do? I don't know what you
anything.
expect him to do.
He's
right.
looking at me with sympathetic, like almost puppy eyes. Like, I don't know what to do with this lady. I'm in full on panic mode, And I went, okay, I know it's not your fault. I'm just getting excited because I've eaten this sandwich for 15 years. No more pretzel bread deli sandwich. So then I look back and I go, peanut butter and jelly? No. Egg salad? No. Got my charcuterie and left.
Yeah.
I am so sad. I literally was driving mad going, I'm going to start a campaign to bring the sandwich back.
Oh my God.
And then their ad agency will pay attention.
Right.
Probably not, but
Right.
all right.
That'll show them.
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So the days are over of our, and we did that. Harley just came in at Valentine's Day, and we were coming back from the airport, and she went, Ma, When are we doing the Fair Oaks deli sandwiches, the pretzel bread?
Right.
And we stopped there. We ate. And then we brought those home. So, yeah, gone, done, goodbye.
Yep. It's over.
I can't tell you now.
I know.
Now what?
I know.
What do we do?
do?
But I don't know what we do.
Make our own sandwiches on pretzel bread?
I guess.
It's the only thing I can think of.
I just can't believe it. I can't
know.
believe it. It's bad enough the cafe's gone, but now you took our favorite sandwich away. I mean, what's happening? Yeah. My heart hurts.
Oh my gosh.
What is
Justin just put hashtag bring Cheryl's treat back. LOL. It's not a treat, it's a sandwich.
Yes.
It's a sandwich.
It's not just a sandwich, though. It's not. It was the greatest sandwich.
Oh, well.
Fair Oaks, for heaven's sake. You've broken my heart because you don't advertise regularly. We know that.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh
and I have
my
enough
gosh.
to say about that, but I'm going to show restraint. Okay. We're in your backyard. We're your biggest advocates.
This is restraint.
Whatever.
This is restraint. Cheryl doesn't know what the word restraint means.
I don't. But now the sandwich, you took the sandwich away. I will tell you right now. I don't know how many police officers listen to us.
Oh my goodness.
That is a staple with the police departments around here. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you.
Justin says, when someone loves something that much, it becomes a food. It stops becoming a food and becomes a treat. LOL.
Yes,
Justin, you're fantastic. I love it.
Justin gets me.
Yeah.
We're vibing.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Hashtag bring my treat back.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I mean, I'm surprised you're calm. Why are you calm?
Because I like so much food, it doesn't even matter. Like I just like
Them taking that sandwich away doesn't matter to you.
No, it's fine.
It was the perfect sandwich.
Well,
and you just
it was not the perfect sandwich.
and
The
it was-
perfect sandwich is my sub that I get from Tony's up at my parents' house. That's the perfect
I
sandwich.
think this was the perfect sandwich. And you're not going to, the thing that's not so perfect about Tony's or whatever is that it's 2 hours away.
Well,
4
yes.
hours round trip. So
There is that. There is that, but they use the right oil and vinegar. They use, I mean, it's just all perfect, So okay. So Justin says Steve would also be happier too. I think, yeah, no, I like the sandwich. I do. I get it all the time, and I put my own oil and vinegar on there. I like it a lot. Now wait a minute. Laura says, do they make those pretzel sandwiches at the farmhouse during lunch? They moved cafe style foods to the farmhouse. That's where you went first.
I didn't go to the, I think they're talking about the farmhouse restaurant.
But
I didn't
where
go to
did
the
they
restaurant.
move the farmhouse
I thought
style or the cafe?
cafe stuff into this like marketplace, like where you used to buy tickets.
Oh, in
Remember
that little store.
the Love Shack.
That's
not
what I
called
up
it.
until right now. That's not where I thought you went. I thought you went into the farmhouse.
No,
where they have the. So
it's next to because
so
I
we
didn't
got
go
to find out.
We got to because
What if all of this is for naught?
Yeah, I can't not have that sandwich. I don't. I mean,
I
I'm
understand.
seriously gonna like cause a protest.
All right.
We're gonna go there with signs and stuff.
Well, at the very least, people could have pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right. It is time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Justin.
This isn't like Justin, like the sandwich talk Justin, is it, Justin?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Justin needs
hilarious.
an easy question.
That is hilarious. All right. I think just based on the hashtag to bring Cheryl's treat back, I think we just give Justin the pizza. I think. What do you think?
Does
that work for you?
Yeah. I mean,
There you go.
All right. Justin, you hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone. She will thank you for your hashtag and get you a pizza. Okay, bud?
All right.
All right. No problem. All right. So there you go. We got us a winner on the pizza quiz. Stick around because we got Therapy Thursday coming up in just a little bit. So stick around for that.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer.
$97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita has filed a petition of summary suspension against Dr. Patrick Sheets of Rensselaer with the Indiana Board of Pharmacy due to allegations of, quote, unsafe prescribing practices and serious violations of medical standards, unquote. On the Attorney General's website on July 9th, Rokita stated his office received numerous complaints about dangerous prescribing habits and alleged inappropriate relationships with former patients and staff. The Office of the Attorney General will seek a suspension of up to 90 days at the meeting on July 14th, while an investigation into these allegations takes place. The AG stated that his office encourages any additional concerns about Dr. Sheets' practices from the public be made at the indianaconsumer.com website or by calling 317-232-6330. As we previously reported, the FBI and DEA were at the Rensselaer office of Dr. Sheets last month. Services are no longer being offered at this closed location. Indiana Public Broadcasting Stations, which includes 17 locations around the state, will be eliminating their team of reporters and editors at the end of the calendar year. This will affect National Public Radio as well. This decision was made following the state legislature's decision to eliminate the $3.67 million funding in the latest two-year budget this past spring. The state was facing more than a $2 billion shortfall, and some items in the budget were cut. Stations will continue to raise funds through grants and donations from businesses and individuals. Lakeshore Public Media, including the PBS location in Lake County, announced last month that they would be laying off staff. A person in Putnam County, which is located between Terre Haute and Indianapolis, has tested positive for measles. This brings the number of reported cases nationally to 1,267. The Indiana Department of Health said, however, that the case poses a low overall risk to the general population of the county. Just 8 cases of measles have been reported in the state, and all were residing in Allen County, the Fort Wayne area, until now. However, the disease, once thought nearly eradicated, has been identified in 37 other states. Most children receive 2 doses of the MMR vaccine for protection against measles, mumps, and rubella, also known years ago as German measles. No cases have been reported in the Jasper, Newton, Pulaski, White, or Benton County areas. The city of Rensselaer announced a water main break had taken place in the area of McKinley Avenue and Kellner Boulevard, northeast of the downtown area. This was announced through the city's alert system shortly after 1:30. City officials said workers were at the scene and they asked that you please avoid the area. There was no estimate of time about how long repairing might take. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us.
They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
42-year-old Joseph Taylor Sr. of LaPorte, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on Friday, July 4th. Visitation will be today from 10 a.m. until noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Joseph Taylor Sr. will also be held today at noon, with Reverend Kenan Smith officiating. Burial with military honors will follow at Weston Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 70-year-old Randy Cook of Rensselaer passed away on July 4th. Visitation will be Friday, July 11th from 3 until 7 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Randy Cook will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Debbie Voss officiating. Burial to follow at Crockett Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 68-year-old Timothy Alexander of Winnemac passed away on July 5th. Visitation for Tim Alexander will be held from 2 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, July 11th at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Private gravesite services and burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to Tippecanoe Cemetery, Winnemac FFA, or the Community Foundation of Pulaski County. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 65-year-old Mark Russell Van Vliet of Goodland passed away on July 4th. Visitation for Mark Van Vliet will take place on Saturday, July 12th, from 11 a.m. Central Time until the time of the funeral at 1 o'clock Central, both at the Brook United Methodist Church, with interment to follow at Buswell Cemetery, Kentland. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 92-year-old Alice Jean Becker of Noblesville, formerly of Winnemac, passed away on July 2nd. Visitation will be from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, July 14th at Frayne Mortuary on Winnemac. The rosary will be recited at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday at the funeral home. Funeral Mass for Jean Baker will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, July 15th at St. Peter's Catholic Church in Winnemac. Reverend Anthony Rowland officiating. Burial will take place at St. Peter's Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Riley Hospital Foundation. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. There's a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile in Benton, Jasper, and Newton counties until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Low visibility could make driving conditions hazardous. If driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out on a Thursday morning, and it is Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki Monty, hanging out with us. And I don't know if folks realize that. So we're on video. You can watch us on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does great things for us because it helps people to find us. Also lets advertisers know the folks that are out there listening. But Dr. Nikki actually joins us every. We record this on Tuesday to air on Thursdays. From Los Angeles, right? You're in Los Angeles, is where you're at?
I'm in Los Angeles. Well, I'm in literally Burbank, but yes, California.
Okay. Oh, Burbank is really. I mean, Burbank is Hollywood, really, when it comes to TV shows and movies and a lot of that.
Well,
stuff.
it's a very specific area. Hollywood is Hollywood, and that's over the hill, as we say. But Burbank is its own special little place.
But it's where a lot of the shows are done and things like that. I mean, Burbank is a lot of the
certainly used to be done. Universal Studios is over in this area, and one of the BCs, NBC or ABC, or one of the BCs are over here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of, it feels like we would call it a company town,
Yes.
Everybody that I know, almost nearly everyone I've ever met, certainly people who have their own business or are in a business that everybody's heard of, thinks their business is the business, right? So when people are in show business, they always call it, we're in the business. And I'm, well, there are a lot of kinds of, you're in the radio business. I don't know.
Right.
And this is show business now. It used
right.
to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's so okay. So it's funny because we've never really talked about it in this incarnation of the show, but Dr. Nikki has actually had clients that are big time celebrities and things, and I've often tried to get you to tell me names, and of course you won't because that's unethical, to you.
Only the ones I've been on TV with.
The ones on TV with, you're fine. Yeah,
because the jig is up.
Yeah. And then
right.
and one did the foreword for one of your books, didn't they? If I remember right.
Of my very first book, Margaret Cho,
that's who it was.
Comedian Margaret Cho did the foreword. Yeah.
Yes, I did. I knew it was a comedian. I couldn't remember who it was. Yeah. So very, very interesting. So all right. So
we're back from the 4th.
Yes, we're back from the 4th of July.
The 4th. Did you guys celebrate the 4th?
To an extent, yeah.
We always grill, and we always Steve went to his parents earlier that day, and then we always watch the fireworks.
We watched the fireworks. We're in a small town that does fireworks up the road, and we just hung out in our house. We have a little dog, but he's not really bothered by the fireworks, much to our content. We're very happy about that. And it also happens to be my birthday weekend. So we kind of celebrate me. So
you turned 33 this year? Or?
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Looking good.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. 51 this year. Yes. So
51.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So, thank you. Yes. So that's what we that was the majority of our weekend. And it's funny because we decided this week we'd talk about the idea of and there's so many that find that when there's a weekend like this, whether it be 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, St. Patrick's Day, Arbor Day, some people find it the need to party. They have to booze it up. They have to and not just have a cocktail or have a beer. Have to go above and beyond.
And and then we have the accessible drugs now that are that like to contribute to. We have the accessible drugs. We still have the sneaky drugs that people have to go to some lengths to get. But then you can pop in some gummies, and you can. I mean, there's a banquet of ways to leave presents anymore. Mm-hmm. So it's I'm always fascinated by what people call fun. I will often ask me, so why do you, and by the way, it's a great, when you have a holiday or what's considered a holiday like that, It's kind of what I call an excuse to get loaded in whatever fashion you do that. And we call that fun. And I'm fascinated by that. I have a story in my book, and it's one of my favorite stories. I'm a sober person. I've been sober for 43 years or something like that. Crazy amount of time. And I was very, very young when I got sober. Not so much. But anyway, and so one of the first experiences I had when I was sober, and when I was first sober, people would say, "Would you like a drink?" And I'd go, "No, I'm an alcoholic," and then I got over myself, and because there's iced tea and coffee,
Right.
there's
There's other drinks. Yeah.
into that category, but for
Mhm,
me, it was, and it mostly was about drugs anyway. But anyway, so I was on this date. Was fairly newly sober. I was on this date. And we were in his apartment because, as I say in the book, boundaries came later. So it was the first date. And he said, "Would you like a drink?" And I said, "No, I don't drink." And he said, "You don't drink?" And there was this immediate thing, when somebody has that question and they're that perplexed about the notion, you have an alcoholic in front of you. So I said, "No, I don't drink." And he said, "Wait, you never ever drink?" Now we're in it to win it, right?
Right now, okay, now we're gonna dive in. Yeah.
Now I'm going to have some fun. And I said, no, I was like, maybe, I was certainly in the first year, probably the first 6 months this way. And he said, you never ever drink. What about drugs? I said, "No, I don't do drugs." He said, "Oh, wait a minute. You never ever drink and you never ever do drugs?" And I said, "No, I never ever drink and I never ever do drugs." And he said, "What do you do for fun?" And my answer surprised me. Often throughout my life, I will say things I don't really understand when I'm saying them. It comes from a wisdom part of me I didn't even know I had at that moment. And he said, "So what do you do for fun?" And I said, "For fun, I'm present in all my experiences."
Boom.
Boom. Date over. So
I was going to say, did you know at the point when he said, like, never ever drink, that you were getting
I
laid
knew.
or what?
And I was just,
The date's done, right?
date's
I call the
done.
Uber now.
Yeah.
So he could be here by the end of this
By
conversation.
the end of the date. So I do have part of the book. This is The Divine Dramedy of Nikki Joy that's coming out soon. But I have a part in the book where I talk about I had so many horrifying dates in my life. I was going to write a book called 1001 Unendurable Dates Indefinitely Prolonged. So this would have been in that list.
Yep.
But anyway, this idea that fun is absent from presence became more and more of a mystery along the way. And, the truth is, even if we don't drink, we have plenty of ways to leave, creative ways to leave presence. It's not, we can wander off in our minds. We can stuff our faces with food, which is another kind of addiction. And, was my very first before I found my mother's pills in her cabinet. But it is the idea of what do we really enjoy, what brings us joy. And for me, connection with people brings me a lot of joy, finding out about people and interesting people. I mean, when Tom is very much like me, and he's even more sober than me, my partner, we go out, we always come home with a story because we talk to the servers. We're interested in people. We just always have something to learn from somebody or some way to feel connected, even if it's for 5 minutes. And that's joyful to me. That's interesting to me. Watching people suddenly get, I don't find that interesting. I never met anybody who got smarter, funnier, kinder. I mean, might get more somnambulistic, but like really more generous or anything when they're drinking or
Well, it's
sexy.
funny. It's funny you talk about the idea of being interested in people. Cheryl was never an on-air person. She was never for radio or things. But we've now found just over the year of her doing the show, she's really good at doing interviews because she has genuine curiosity about the person. And
I
so
love
many people
to learn about people. Love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
So many people in radio. I mean, when I started doing interviews when I was way younger, I'd have a list of 5 or 7 questions. And I would ask the question, they would get done with their answer, and then I'd go to question 2. And then I'd go to question 3. And now I don't even write down questions. Now I just sit and talk. And if you have a conversation and you listen, you'll hear your next question.
Yes.
And Cheryl's really good at doing that and coming from a different perspective than I ever did. But it's a genuine curiosity. So it's been a lot of fun over the years. Most of my interviews, I'm doing the majority of it, and the person sitting in Cheryl's chair in whatever station I've been at, just sit there while we do the interview. And now I almost intro the interview and then sit back and I have my coffee, and and it's just of doing that. You talk about coming home with a story. We used to have a couple friend that we would get together with once or twice a year, and the entire time was all about where are we headed for the next drink, where are we headed for the next beer, where are we headed, and it was, we just finally reached a point where we said, this isn't fun for us because we're getting dragged along to wherever the next alcoholic drink is.
Right.
Now, I enjoy a beer or two after work every day. I have found a handful of beers that I enjoy the flavor of. I don't drink to the point of a buzz. I don't drink to the point of losing myself. I enjoy the taste of certain things, just like I enjoy the taste of chocolate cake or things like that. But it doesn't control where I have to go. Like if I didn't have it, it's not a thing. It's just like having pop with a meal. It's just another thing that's there. I enjoy my coffee in the morning. But when it's in control of where we're going or changing our good time, that's where I don't grasp. And that's where I would love, and I'm aware that everybody's different. But when it comes to addiction, when it comes to I gotta have it, or it's the excuse that, well, we're having a good time, it's got to be a part of the good time. I can't believe you don't drink or do drugs. Like, what is the thing that's driving people to need to have that?
Well, it's a super interesting question, and of course, a lot of people are going to have a lot of different answers. There's, and by the way, just to put a little apostrophe at the end of the sentence, we live in a very addiction-driven society. Kids are addicted to screen time. Adults are addicted to screen time. And the likes they get on Insta or Facebook. The endorphin rush they get with that.
Sure.
Food, obviously, obesity is off the charts in this country, certainly. People are I know people addicted to exercise. I'm not one of them, but I know people addicted. I visit it several times a week because I know it's good for me. I complain the whole time, and every time I get a new trainer, I say, "Hey, there will be whining." And
right?
Does
your trainer ever go, don't you just love that burn? And I'm always like,
she doesn't.
Listen, the answer will be the same now
and forever.
Till I'm dead. No.
She does. I do have to say I've started, tracking my steps because, that's what we do here in California.
Sure.
I started tracking my steps and I get disappointed when I don't do enough, and I get, a little bit proud of myself when I do more. But anyway, so I don't mind the walking part, but I don't know. All the trainers love the exercise part. It's
Yeah.
no, it's not really a thing. But for me, but I do it. One of my, but I met my partner on Hinge, and one of my statements in my thing was, if you're looking for a workout buddy or a hiking partner, move on. don't stop at this.
Right, right. Yeah. That's funny.
Just walk on by. Anyway, but so we have these addictions. Food is one of the biggest addictions, people have. And a lot of people stuff their feelings with food, and I certainly was one of them throughout much of my life. Or there's porn addiction, there's gambling, it just goes on and on. Okay, so addiction, what is the driver of that? For some things like alcohol and its companions, drugs. There is a gene for alcoholism. So when you have alcoholism in your family, for instance, or addiction in your family of any kind, you really are playing chicken with a truck. Maybe you won't get hit if you go on and you have a beer or two, whatever it is. But eventually, you are likely to get hit because you're playing chicken with a truck. But not everyone who has that gene chooses that path, and it is a choice. It doesn't feel like a choice when we're in it. It doesn't feel like a choice, if I start on a bread basket, if we go out and it doesn't feel like a choice that I'm eating to finish the bread basket. It doesn't feel like that, but it is a choice. It's always a choice. And some choices are harder than others for some people, right? But what the driver is, and the problem with just putting the plug in the jug, is that you're not dealing with the underlying material. There's always things that support, that people, that we're throwing antidepressants at depression. Okay, there are some people who truly do better with antidepressants because they won't get out of bed. They won't function unless they have it. But if even those people, if we don't deal with the underlying issues that support the depression, nothing will ever change. What will happen is those particular antidepressants will work for a while-ish, and then they won't, and then you have to find new ones, and then they won't, and that's what it is. So as that with alcoholism or drug addiction or gambling addiction or food addiction or any of the addictions, that is, I start and I can't stop, or I start and I don't stop, or I have no containment capacities around this. The underlying issues always want to be looked at, and the underlying issues are going to go back to early times. What did we see in our house? How did we feel in our house? How did we manage our feelings? How did we allow our feelings? Were we encouraged to speak about our feelings, to connect? Did we get nurturing? Did we have MIA parents? Did we get helicopter parents? Did we have come what I call a broken home? I really dearly hate that phrase. Or people who got divorced. Sometimes that's better than staying together. I can't tell you how many people, by the way, come into my office who say, I prayed every day for my parents to get divorced. It was dreadful. It was dreadful. Staying together, something is not better than nothing. Something is not better than nothing. Yeah. So the underlying issues is for each of us to find. Now, since there are only 7 to 10 stories in the universe, in film, book, mythology, etc., we can find one of our stories. I'm a forgotten person looking for how to be noticed and remembered, or I'm seeking the father I never had, the father-son, father-daughter story, the mother-daughter, mother-son story. All these things are very pertinent. So what is, it sounds arduous, but I think for actually people like Cheryl and I, because we like people, if we like other people, it's easier to like exploring our own psychology or mythology. And I do love to encourage people to discover the myth that they are living out. You know, what are they trying to learn? My whole life has been about learning how to feel lovable, feel like enough, and to be able, therefore, to accept the love that's to invite and accept the love that's coming towards me. That only took like, I don't know, 1,050 years or something like that to work that out.
Yeah.
It was easy, not. And so, we have to look at ourselves, but we have to be honest. I was at my partner and I have never been to a 12-step meeting together. So last night we went for fun because, it's coming up on 4 years and we thought we'd do that just for fun. And we took somebody who's got 6 days of sobriety or something like that. And there were over 400 people there. And the stories were elegantly awful. You know what I mean? They were just dreadful. And one person who told their story came from a family that was loving and fantastic and all of these things. And, why did they go down that road of having a dreadful, torn, terrible, terrible life? Another person was, brought up in a bad trailer park with a bad trailer and no father and sloppiness and drunkenness and all of that is all he saw. And his life followed suit. He started being a drunk at 13. And, he's in his 50s now, but been sober a while. So, and put his life back together, and he kept building it up and tearing it down and building it up and tearing it down, and all sorts of dreadful things happen. But none of the things that we do when we're making choices to not be present to what we're doing are going to be, few of them are going to be uplifting. They're just not. Most of them are not going to be uplifting. Now, there's a fellow in LA, and I guess he's known pretty well. He's a brain specialist, and he has a site called brainmd.com. And he says, even if you take one drink, it changes it affects the brain very badly. Now imagine,
like in your life, like period, just one drink.
Well, certainly in that moment, and then if you do it consistently, it will affect. You should go on the site and just look at it. He's very brilliant. He's a very brilliant guy. I'm not saying the whole world should be teetotalers. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that how do we, what do we think about our brain, right? So we know we don't have frontal lobe completion, right, until what is it, 22?
I think 23. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yet we're giving kids pot, and we're giving all sorts of things and all kinds of drugs. Kids are being started on Adderall when they're children, young children, and it's so hard to get off of. It's speed. I don't care what fancy new name they've given it. It's speed. We had other things back in the day, and I always got to lose weight. I'll take Black Beauties. It wasn't about weight. It was about getting high in its own way. So what is that about? Why don't we want to be present? Some people think it's not fun. It's too hard. It feels too responsible. I want to fit in is often a beginning for people. I want to fit in with this, the cool kids or the whatever it is.
Isn't it also pain avoidance? I mean,
pain avoidance.
Yeah, like just
absolutely.
You don't want to look at it, and while you're acting all goofy, you're just not looking at it. You don't remember your disaster of a life at that point.
You don't remember your disaster of a life at that point. That is exactly correct. Or you might look fine on the outside. I always looked pretty good on the outside, but I was a mess inside. I was in pain all the time, lonely, heartbroken, feeling unlovable, feeling ugly, feeling, not smart enough to be accepted, whatever it was that I was telling myself at the time. And I've labeled this condition emotional dysmorphia. We know about body dysmorphia. This is emotional dysmorphia. We don't see ourselves the way we really are.
Yeah. We're talking with Dr. Nikki Monty this morning. You can always visit stucknomore.com. That's her website. She's on all the social medias, TikTok, Facebook, all the places. You'll see some of the videos from us on those social medias.
We're going to have to continue
as we run out of time. Yeah, because I really want to dive down that, because I also want to get into maybe next time the idea of what to do with ourselves if we don't, how do we see in ourselves if we're addicted, or if we're just doing something because we want to, or how do we help others, in our family to maybe or family, friends, whatever, to see it. I think that's another road we can go down with addiction, because it's important. So if you have questions for us that you want to ask Dr. Nikki, you can always do it through social media with us or with her. We'll keep you private. If you don't want to put your name out there, we won't say it. We'll keep it private, but at least maybe get you some answers to what you're struggling to or struggling through. At least a snippet, and then of course you can always reach out to Dr. Nikki for actual counseling, not just through the radio.
Yes, and I do Zooms with people all over the world.
Yes.
So this is the magic of, I say, thank you, COVID-19.
Right. I mean, that's how we found that we could do all this stuff with technology. So it's great. So Dr. Nikki, thank you as always for joining us for Therapy Thursdays. We'll take a break. We'll be back with some fun here in Touhyville. Stick around. Thursday. That's where we're at. Thursday morning. Hanging out, having fun. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kettland. Visit Model1ChevroletofKettland.com. Also, visit them in person for all your Chevy needs, whether it's service or you're looking for a new vehicle. They're there for you at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kettland and Model1ChevroletofKettland.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Steve Specialized Services. Visit Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer, or they're going to be out at the Jasper County Fair as well with all kinds of cool examples of all their bad boy mowers and bandits and more. Discounts up to $1,000. Their special fair price going on all month long. All right, let's get to the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Wisconsin. I don't know that we've had a lot from Wisconsin.
No.
Not that I can think of. You know. So, a man from Wisconsin was in a police chase. He's in custody now after fleeing police after a crash Sunday night. Dane County Dispatch confirmed Madison Police and Madison Fire were dispatched for a single vehicle crash. The driver crashed the vehicle after being chased by police and fled into the lake. Decided to swim away.
I always wondered what happens with that.
So now, okay.
Because, I mean, I would just have someone waiting on the other side.
Like what?
What are you going to do? Drown yourself? I mean, I don't know.
That's what I was going to say. Where are you hoping to get to? That's why I never understand when I'm watching a movie and someone's being chased and they go up the building. Mm-hmm. You know, eventually that's going to run out. You're going to run out of space going up
what are you,
in the building.
Off the roof?
Right.
Don't know. Yeah.
I never understand that. Unless you know you've got a helicopter up there.
Right.
I never understand that. You got to find a way down to get out. But if you just jumped in the lake, now they're just laughing watching you. Okay, where are you swimming to? What's your big plan? Where are you headed, pal? And that's why he's today's dumb criminal. It wasn't hard for them to catch him, by the way. They actually sent out a fire and rescue boat and just went over.
Oh, I'm sure. Right.
Hi, our boat goes a lot faster than you can swim. Yeah. So protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. New pass-through technology. So if you lock your keys in your car, Mr. P is going to come over, and it's not the old-fashioned dude with a hanger kind of thing. No, they have new pass-through technology to unlock your car without damage to the paint or window. On-call, 24/7 service, 219-866-7171. He will precipitally get to your house. No, that's not a P that works for that situation. He will have no preconceived notions about why you left your keys in your car.
Okay.
He will
promptly.
He will promptly and patiently get you your keys back.
There you go.
There you go. Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook, and of course, check out the brand new website mrplocksmith.com.
They come for you. You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. There's a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile in Benton, Jasper, and Newton counties until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Low visibility could make driving conditions hazardous. If driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90. Heat index values as high as 96. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 71. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 89. Saturday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then a slight chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140. Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Looking for a way to have fun with your friends and support a great cause at the same time? Mark your calendars and make your plans for Golf Cart Golf, Saturday, July 19th at Goodlands Foster Park. Sponsored by the Goodland Park and Recreation Board. It's just $80 for a team of 4, and all proceeds will go to the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund to support local veterans in need. So grab your cart, grab your friends, and tee off to help support local veterans in need. For more information, visit them on Facebook, and for sponsorship opportunities, email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
It's our favorite show.
You got a hit show?
How come you're so good?
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
Don't go all diva on me.
I guess I'm just a people person.
The thing is, you just talk way too much. You're super clingy and you come on way too strong.
Well, suppose everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Opinions are like
Handkerchiefs. Everybody's got one.
That's not even how the saying goes.
But you get the point.
Come on, it's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here on a Wednesday morning. Except it's Thursday. It's bound to happen. We are going to be out and about this afternoon, 3 to 5 at the Newton County Fair. Newton County Pumpkin Vine Fair. We'll be out there having fun. We got summer fun t-shirts. We got some Indiana Beach tickets left. Some all kinds of fun. So come on by, say hello. Portions of the show is running brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. They are doing Prime Deal of the Day. Okay, take 20% off any regularly priced item today only. Prime Deal of the Day. Take 20% off one regularly priced item at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Also, want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more. They make sure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org. All right, so everybody has their causes, everybody has their things that they're behind, and they rally for.
Mm-hmm.
You have plenty. You have things that you believe in, that you stand up for.
Sure.
I never would have thought one that would be taking off would be pretzel bread sandwiches would be your cause.
Yes. Yes.
So
what did I tell you? It can't be that I'm the only one who likes the sandwich. It can't.
So Tina says, wait, when did the cafe close? And is this permanent?
Right.
It just kind of happened.
They had some sort of fire from what we understand.
So,
Someone told me.
So Gina says when they had a fire about 2 months ago,
Mhm.
that is why the fast lunch in the restaurant. Okay. So
I didn't know anything about a fast lunch in a restaurant, but all I knew was that they moved the stuff, like I guess the ice cream and stuff, into that little marketplace where you used to get the tickets.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they moved some of the sandwich items from the cafe over into the restaurant. So that's where I thought you had gone to see for the restaurant. So we got to find out for sure if this is even gone.
Yeah.
Terry says,
I know this. You can't grab them and go from the BP anymore. You know, how
Right.
it used to be wrapped in like the plastic, you know, and then you just like tear open the goodness, and then the smell of
Tear
good deli
open the
would like
goodness.
waft along with a pretzel bread, sweet pretzel bread, and fresh tomato. None of that exists anymore, folks. None. And if I'm grouchy, you bet I am.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Good morning, bah humbug.
Well, perfect timing. Christine says, good morning, happy peppy people. Chris says, good morning, my friends. Have an awesome day. You too, Christopher. Terry says, Cheryl, I want to protest with you.
Yes, Terry. Yes.
Yep. So there
Yes.
you go. Mhm.
Bring back our sandwich.
So Laura
Listen,
thinks they're.
Fair Oaks, it's just not right.
So I think Laura's thinking they're in the farmhouse restaurant. I think we need to find out for sure.
Okay.
I think we need to get to the bottom of this. So,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, you could not get it at the gas station. So I'm very sorry that's
Right.
That's
We
the
need
case,
the permanent. That's not. Wah. We need the music from. That's what that music is for. Right. Right. I mean, can't a girl just have her sandwich? For Pete's sake, I own a brick in your place. I'm like faux fa Cheryl. Faux fa Cheryl. That's what I am.
Cheryl went to go get a sandwich and they didn't have it there.
They hate me at Fair Oaks. They hate me.
Oh my.
Guys,
That
bring
is-
back the sandwich. Call it the Cherylita.
Oh my goodness. That is so
The pretzel
the
share.
Cherylita.
The Cherylita.
Oh my gosh.
Me and I'm telling you, I know it for a fact. I can feel it in my bones. If you're a police officer and eat that sandwich on the regular or ate that sandwich on the regular before they decided to break our hearts,
Oh my goodness.
reach out because I know it. That's like a grab and go, healthy, yummy, filling deliciousness. Boom, in, out. Fill her up, get a little of this, get my potato soup.
My goodness.
I'm
You've lost your mind over this sandwich.
I have lost my mind over
I
the
know.
sandwich. I've eaten it for how long?
I know.
Harley didn't get off the airplane at Midway and said, "Hey, Ma."
I know. Oh, poor Cheryl. All right. Let's take our last break real quick. And then we got to end on a high note. So
I don't know how I'm gonna have to dig deep today. It's gonna be high note sans pretzel bread. It's gonna be something motivational about not taking things away from people
my goodness.
and making them miserable.
All right. Well, good luck with that. Stick around. We'll see if we can pull this one out.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Looking for a big new game to play? Then welcome to Jurassic Park, the new scratch-off from the Hoosier Lottery. You could win up to $75,000 instantly, or a second chance trip to Hawaii and up to $1 million. Play the Jurassic Park scratch-off today. Please play responsibly.
Hey, it's Crash Gladys from Speed Freaks. Are you still paying full price for gas? Stop leaving money behind. Get real cash back every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Simply download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play right now and start earning cash at the pump today. Use limited time promo code SUMMER and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. Listeners are making $200 to $300 a year just from buying the gas they already needed. Don't wait. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code SUMMER to redeem your 25-cent per gallon bonus. That's promo code SUMMER. Yeah, at first I thought it was too good to be true, but it's completely legit. Plus, you can cash out anytime. Don't let this offer drive on by. Download the free Upside app now by using limited time promo code SUMMER. That's promo code SUMMER for a limited time 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
97.7 The Q.
All righty, it is time for us to wrap this up, at least for this portion of the day. Of course, as I mentioned before, we'll be out and about this afternoon at the Newton County Pumpkin Vine Fair. Come on by and see us in the barn. We're in our own little barn out there. And we'll have summer fun T-shirts, the all-new, un-to-be-copied, unique, one-of-a-kind, never to be done, the one of a collector's edition thing, the super duper summer fun T-shirts. So come on by and get those. And we've got tickets to Indiana Beach, and then what else we got? Deep River Water Park, Holiday World. Yep. Okay. Justin says they do not sell anything on pretzel bread sandwich bun right now. Sorry, Cheryl.
Justin.
So I think he did
Listen,
the looking.
Justin.
Listen, he was on your side. He's the one with the
I know he's
hashtag.
on my side.
Yeah.
Now I need you to be my salesperson. Sell it, Justin. Tell them they got to bring back that pretzel bread. What do you got against pretzel bread?
It's pretzel. Good.
With everything they're
good.
taking away in the world. I mean, can a girl just enjoy her deli sandwich on a pretzel thing from a gas station? I mean, it was the perfect. It's the perfect gas station. I've said that a million times.
Not that I want to extend this anymore, but what are they taking? What's all getting taken away from us right now? What's all getting taken away? What are we getting taken away?
I don't know, Medicaid, like all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
I'm saying with everything going sideways.
Gotcha.
Can we just
sideways? I'll give you. Okay. And that was ending on a high note. Everybody, have yourself a great day. It's no, we'll still end on a high note.
I'm working it up. No. I saw this and loved it. Your actions reflect who you are. Your words are simply reputation management.
Ooh. Okay.
Right? Your actions reflect who you are. Your words are simply reputation management.
All right.
So do your words sync with your actions?
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Thank
Fair
you guys.
Oaks, you're a farm.
Oh,
Let's
my
sync
goodness.
the actions with the words. You love us. Now give us back our deli sandwich on pretzel bread.
They're a farm. They're not growing pretzel bread. All right.
No, but their cheese, their sausage,
My goodness.
their potato soup. Oy, yoy. Don't do this to me. You can't do this to me. And that poor kid that works for you. He didn't know what to do with me the other day.
I'm just going to say, Fair Oaks, for as much as Cheryl's upset that you're not advertising, she just gave you about a half-hour commercial. So, enjoy that.
I did think about it. I thought, oh my gosh, what if this turns into like the world's biggest campaign for them on an oopsie?
Well, Gina says just at the restaurant to get the sandwiches only from 10:30 to 3. The restaurant is open 4 to 9.
Okay, but is it on pretzel bread now? Because now I'm.
Justin says no pretzel bread.
Oh.
No pretzel bread.
Because
No
that's
pretzel bread
really
for you.
it, right? Is
Yes.
it? It's deliciousness, and it was such a
Oh my
moist
goodness,
sandwich.
It's still going.
I know. I didn't even need mustard. It was just delicioso.
Guys. All right, kids. Thank
Someone
you guys.
fight for
no,
me, please.
No. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed
I'll
doing
try
it.
and come back tomorrow, but I'm not sure I
Goodness
can.
gracious. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow or this afternoon at the Newton County Pumpkin Vine Fair. Take care.
97.7 FM, WLQI.